Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Temi George, a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. I'm the creative director of Rachel Artistry, and I'm going to be creating this look you just saw right now. So just watch and enjoy. Let's get right into the video right now. I'm just here carving out my model's brows, and you want to do that like very gently so that you don't cut right through our skin. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm done carving the brows. I'm just busy cleaning off all our skin. Like, you want to deep clean the skin. I'm using my facial wipes to do that. So I'm just cleaning every dirt on our skin before the product comes on. Next, I'm going in with my setting spray from Nia Beauty for hydration. You cannot underrate the power of hydration. It's very important in your makeup. I'm going in with my serum, my niacinamide serum from Blossom Makeup, to further hydrate the skin. And you should apply that generously underneath the eyes, because underneath the eyes tends to break more. Like, going to dry out quickly once you apply makeup. So you want to hydrate that area more. Like, I don't know if you get me, but I know you do. So I'm just here applying it with that flat brush, and I'm further massaging it into our skin so that the skin absorbs it faster and nicely. So next, I'm going to be going into my moisturizer from Blossom Makeup still, and still just applying down underneath the eyes also, and all over our face. This way our skin is less subtle and it can absorb the makeup more. I don't know if you understand. Like, skin prep in makeup is quite important, and these steps are very important to actually achieve a long-lasting makeup, and also a skin-like finish and a healthy looking skin. Yeah, so you need to prime, you need to moisturize the skin. The skin needs moisture, lots of moisture for makeup. So that's why you see I'm using the serum and now the moisturizer. So I'm just blending that into our skin. Next, I'm going to be going into my Nuban Beauty mattifying primer. This makeup primer is really nice, and it's a mattifying primer. I'm just going to be applying that in my T-zone, as I'm showing you in this video. The T-zone is the forehead, the nose, the bridge of the nose, and downwards. So I'm just setting all the skin prep I did. Now I'm going to my foundation, my Maybelline Fits Me and my L'Oreal foundation, and I'm applying that into our skin. Trust me, this foundation is not as light as it looks. Once I'm done blending it will make sense. So I usually like to use this brush to blend my foundation before I go in with my beauty sponge, just because it makes it more seamless and more skin-like for me. That way I can trust my blending. I just apply and then blend with this brush. It makes it very easy to blend, and also like it penetrates the skin, and you can get this skin-like finish. So once I'm done blending with this brush, I then go back into my beauty sponge. As you can see, I'm blending that further with my beauty blender. Yeah, so now I'm going into my Avo concealer, and I'm using that underneath her eyes, at the bridge of her nose, her forehead, and her chin, just to further bring brightness underneath her eyes and the areas I want to highlight. I'm just blending all that out. I like to start in the other areas. I like to leave the eye concealer for long so that it gets fuller coverage. So I blend out the other highlights before I blend in underneath the eyes. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you want to try it because it will give you a fuller coverage. Yeah. So now I'm going to my do setting powder from Flawless Ivy, and I'm going to be using that to set underneath, set all the areas where I highlighted. I'm not baking. If you notice, I'm just using like a light layer of powder to just set it first of all before I go into further bake it. You can use your normal powder for this. So next I'm going into my contour, and I'm using that brush. It's like an angled brush. I'm using it to contour my nose, and I picked those two dark powder shades I showed initially to just contour the nose. You want to blend this very well, guys. Like, you want to really blend it nicely. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just contouring our nose, going back and forth into that powder and making sure that it's well blended and there are no harsh lines of any sort. Yeah, so now I'm just contouring a cheekbone, a cheek area, a forehead, and every other area I'd like to contour. And I'm still using those two shades of powder for that. So you want to keep blending. Blending is the key to getting a flawless makeup application. If you do not blend well, you would not get that flawless look. So now I'm just baking now. After setting, like I said initially, then you can bake. This baking now will catch eyeshadow fallout once I'm doing the eyeshadow, and to further give that highlights, like it's make it pop more. So this is, I'm just baking with that same setting powder from Flawless Ivy. I'm creating a reverse contour. Reverse contour is done like underneath the contour, so it's just like you wanting to make the contour pop. So I'm doing that reverse contour now. And now I'm going to the eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be doing a very soft glam. So I'm using a concealer as my eyeshadow base, and I'm just making sure that it's well blended so that it doesn't crease when I apply my eyeshadow color. Yeah, so I'm using this powder as my eyeshadow color today. That's because I want that nude shade. I want that color of nude. So I'm going to be using these two colors from my powder palette. So you can actually achieve a very nice looking nude eyeshadow from just your powder palette. You do not really need an eyeshadow palette. If you do not have it, you can get it from your powder palette, you know, just to create a nice nude eyeshadow and natural looking eyeshadow. So I'm going into my Paula Beauty waterproof eyeliner and gel liner actually, and I'm creating that winged liner on this eye. So I'm going into my brows now, and I'm using that brow gel to lay down the ends of my brows so that it stays in place, and I'm also setting that down with a powder. So I'm going to be using my Davis pencil to draw my brows. Like, I'm using it to do the entire brows. I'm going to be into outline and also fill it in, and I'm using this pencil in color 3, and I'm just going to be doing that. So I'm going to be creating a video of how I draw my brows, like an updated brow routine. If you want to see a video like that, just drop a comment and I'll drop such videos. So now I'm just highlighting the brows using that same concealer I used for highlights, and I'm just blending that out. And I'm going to be using a foundation shade also to complete the brow highlights. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm using the foundation shade in front and on top of the brows, and then I'm using the lighter concealer shade just at the brow bone area. So that's what's going on here. Please ignore the background distractions. My son that was just jumping up and down in the videos. So now I'm going into this into the lips now, and I'm just going to be creating like a nude lip. So I'm just lining the lips with a brown shade, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just lining the lips before I go in with the main color. You want to take your time to, blend and line and make sure that it's well lined. Yeah, so I'm going into this lip color. It's a pink shade from my iMagic lip palette, and I'm just going to be blending that in. You want to take your time to blend, guys. Like I said, blending is everything in makeup. Everything. If you do not blend your makeup, it's going to look ashy. So you really need to blend. Keep blending and blending. So I went into my magic palette and I picked another shade of brown just to further line that brown shade, because I noticed that it was not really popping. So I picked that brown shade and I lined it, and I liked the outcome. So I'm just going to be blending this nicely. Once I'm done blending, I just go into my foundation, the foundation shade of my client or model, and then use that to clean the sides of the lips where we had, just to make it neater, and to make the lip more sculpted. Oh god, English is hard. Yeah, so I know you get it. So I'm just blending everything together with my powder, and now I'm doing a mascara, like prepping our lashes for the false lashes that I'm going to be applying. So I'm just using mascara to do that. And yeah, I applied the lashes off camera just to save time. And this is the final look, guys. I've done a blush, I've done the highlights, like you can see her glowing, and this is the final look, and it came out really beautiful. Like, it was so seamless. This is such a natural glam that you can rock to any event, to the work, to the office, on your birthday, to church, any kind of event. This is a soft, beautiful glam, and it's gonna bring out like your natural beauty. Yeah, so you can see my model smiling and enjoying herself. She loved every bit of it, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like my videos, share my videos, drop comments of what videos you'd like me to come here to create, and I'm here for you guys. Thank you so much, and I love you. Bye.